Tiga. Assalamualaikum and good morning to our lecturer, Madam Rosna binti Mustafa. My name is Abdul HAZIQ bin SAHARUDIN, and this is my team, JOANNA LUTEH, NATASHA ANINA, DHAANYAA, and Frances Angelina. So today, we will present our assessment 3 entitled Proposing a Community Project, and we are from group 28. Next slide. Our program is mental health program that entitled Stress Management Skills for Students. This program will be conducted on 3 January 2021 from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. This program will be conducted at SK St. Paul Bunuk Padawan. So we will start with our first presenter.
For the background of the program, we choose mental health program. Next. As we know that for our program, we choose mental health because people always take mental health program for granted. And there are also numerous cases of suicide due to depression. During the early year of 2020, the outbreak of pandemic COVID-19 has led all educational institutions in Malaysia to be fully or partially online learning. And there are also some major causes why students tend to be stressed during online learning, such as being controlled by their parents or being forced to study most of the time, help with house chores, and taking care of the younger sibling. So this has caused some students face online learning difficulty, such as poor internet connection, and some students also get worried that their academic performance might drop. Hence, mental health is a serious problem because it can happen to anyone regarding the age and gender. So with this proposal, we are trying to give students some break with all the activities that we had prepared, and also some thoughts on motivation will also be given on that day. Next.
The second part is statement of need. So there are several statement of need. The first statement of need is help students overcome their problem in online learning session during the COVID-19 pandemic. The second statement of need is online learning has caused stress and difficulty for the student as the method of learning is different and they need to manage their own time properly for their studies and other activities. The third need is due to this pandemic, it is difficult for students to study from home because they do not have proper facility for learning, such as laptops. And lastly, rural area have a problem with a slow internet connection and the students have to go through this problem to continue online learning lesson throughout this pandemic. So we move to the next part.
For this program, we have two goals. Next. The first one is to organize a special event to tackle the stress and ease the burden of students of SK Sempogono during online learning. The objectives are to give talk to students of SK Sempogono on tips in handling stress by one of the counselor from Mental Health Association Sarawak. Also, we are going to conduct a special collaboration with a specific mobile service provider by giving a special discount of internet package to 148 students worth of 10 ringgit for 2 months. The next goal is to hold fun activities such as coloring competition, quizzes, and other games with the students of SK Simple Benong. The objectives for this goal, we are to provide an opportunity for the students of SK Simple Benong to relax the mind and taking breaks from online learning. Also, we are going to organize activities that are suitable, attractive, and enjoyable for the students of SK Simple Benong. Next presenter.
Okay, for this part, I will talk about the description of the proposed program. So, for first thing first, this is a mental health program where the main topic of this program is stress management skills for students. The purpose of this program is to help the students to cope with stress from online classes due to the recent unfortunate event of COVID-19. that affects livelihood of many people, including students. It has been almost few months since the students started to study online instead of physical classes in school. So me and the rest of my team wanted to help the students by doing this program. So we specifically choose SK St. Paul Bunok Padawan as it is near to our Wildlife Conservation Society company. We chose the date 3rd of January 2021, and our program will continue for 10 hours, starting from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. This is the tentative of the program. So at 8 a.m., there will be a registration. And next, at 9 a.m., there will be a welcoming speech from the principal of SK St. Paul Bunok. And next, at 9:30 a.m., we will invite our director, which is Encik Abdul HAZIQ, to give the opening speech. And next, at 10 a.m., we will invite our counselor from Mental Health Association Sarawak, which is Mr. Chong, to give a talk on stress management skills. Next, we will also conduct a Q&A session with the students at 11:30 a.m. And next, there will be a lunch break at 12 p.m. After the lunch break, until 3 p.m., there will be an interactive activities such as coloring competition and also quizzes. At 3 p.m., there will be a prize giving ceremony to the winners of the game. And 3:30 p.m., the representative from PIBG will donate the masks and sanitizers for students. 4 p.m., the director of WCS company, Encik Abdul HAZIQ, will give the internet package plan for the students to the principal. 4:15 p.m., we will distribute the internet package plan, the masks, and also the sanitizers to the students. At 4:40 p.m., we will give the token of appreciation to Mr. Chong, PIBG representative, and also the principal. At 5 p.m., there will be a closing speech from principal and also the director. 5:45 p.m., there will be a photo session, and at 6 p.m., the program will end. As for the target community, there are 148 students of SK St. Paul Bunok. These 148 students are actually under the program of Bantuan Khas made by SK St. Paul Bunok. They were selected among households earning 3,000 and below. Next is the main collaborators. We have two main collaborators in this program. First collaborator is Mr. Chong, who is a mental health counselor from Mental Health Association Sarawak. He will give a talk on ways to cope with mental health. The second collaborator is the parents and teachers from Parent Teacher Association of SK St. Paul Bunok. They have agreed to distribute masks and sanitizers for the students. And thanks to these two main collaborators, our program will be able to progress smoothly, as well as the purpose of this program could also be achieved. Next is the committee. So we have Mr. Abdul HAZIQ bin SAHARUDIN as the program director. Mr. HAZIQ will be in charge of the overall program, including overseeing the planning, the promotion, and logistics of this program. We also have other 4 committee members, including myself. I will be in charge of the program. Dania will be in charge of the budget. Francis will be in charge of the equipment, and Joanna will be in charge of the advertising and promotions. Next is the SWOT analysis. So as for the SWOT analysis, we have few points for the strength. Firstly, our company are experienced in handling events. Second is we invited an expert to give the talk so that the message can be conveyed completely. For the weakness, due to the short time given, we are limited in doing only few activities. Also, our company could not provide more for the students given that we lack funds. And next is for opportunity. Our company will be able to gain the community's help, community's interest and favor. The second one is we can reinforce the company's reputation. And lastly, for the threat, first, we need to follow the standard operating procedure because of COVID-19. And the second one, some parents might disagree with this project because they might not want to risk their kids in getting exposed to the corona. That is all from me.
Good day, everyone. I will present our promotional plans for our project. There are three types of promotional plans that we use, which are poster, social media, and radio station. First is poster. Why would we choose poster to promote our program? This is because the poster is easily displayed in certain areas, which people can see it from time to time. And this will giving them a chance to remember the date and decide if they want to join the program. This A3 size poster will be displayed in three areas, which are at the venue itself, SK Sampel Bunok Padawan, in front of our company, and in Cats FM radio station. Next, not only poster, we also use social media to promote our program. We have chosen Facebook and Instagram as our online platforms to promote this program since both have more common younger users and make a better target for our company who want students as participants. Besides, the promotion of our program through social media will be done on our company official Facebook page and our Instagram official account. Next. Next is radio station. We choose Cats FM radio station as our audio platform to promote this program. By using this method, our program will reach the audience repeatedly, where our program will be advertised 2 times in a day. So,
Okay, next I will present about the cost and the budget of our program. Next. Okay, when we look at our budget, we had a total of a 500 ringgit, 5,000 ringgit income, and we used it to buy many stuff. For our materials, we used it to buy coloring sheets, 150 sheets, and cost of 20 cents per sheet. Next, we bought coloring pencil, 30 boxes, which is 5 ringgit per box. Next, we bought quiz sheets, 150 sheets for 20 cents each. Then for the internet package, we bought 148 packages for all the students worth 10 ringgit per internet package. Next, when you look at the gift, we bought 5 hampers worth of 25 ringgit per hamper. Next, old newspaper and straws. For the old newspaper, we bought 15 copies worth of 1 ringgit 40 cent each. And for the straws is 200 pieces, is 5 ringgit per packet. Next, for the logistic, we didn't use any, we never rent any car or van. We use our own personal car, and our money for the petrol was 35 ringgit. Next, when you look at publicity, we did our publicity using posters, A3 posters. We had 5 posters, and we had 2 posters at the school, 2 posters in front of our company, and 1 posters at the radio station. And each poster cost 20 ringgit each. Next, when we look at the refreshments, for lunch we provided chicken rice, which was 6 ringgit per packet. Next, we provided mineral water, 7 boxes, which was 15 ringgit per box. Next, we provided packet drink, which was apple drink, 7 boxes, which was 13 ringgit per box. Next, for token of appreciation, we provided plaque and bouquets for our guest speaker and principal. So one plaque cost 50 ringgit, and it was total of 2, so it's 100 ringgit. For the bouquet of flower, we provided 2 bouquet of flower, which was 60 ringgit per bouquet, and it's 120 in total. So for the grand total, we totally spent around 4,993 ringgit and 50 cents, and we have a balance of RM 6 ringgit and 50 cents. That's it from me.
next, I will present the anticipated outcomes, impacts of this program towards students and our own organization. There are 4 anticipated outcomes or impacts of this program towards students. First is students will understand what mental illness is and be able to recognize symptoms of mental illness in themselves and also in others. Second is students will gain new information regarding how mental illness is, especially stress, occurs as well their appearance. Within this program, There are several activities that we will conduct, and these activities are designed to make students understand more about stress. Third is learning about mental health will leave a positive impact on students. This can be seen in a situation where students know on how to eliminate the stress and they be able to find their peace when they are struggling during their online class. For our fourth is students will develop skills in reducing and controlling stress. Within this program, students will be exposed to several effective skills on how to handle stress. Next. There are 4 anticipated outcomes, impact of this program towards our organization. First, members of the team will gain more experience and skills on how to conduct better programs. Besides, we will be able to work together in a coordinated way over time. Secondly, a success program will encourage the community to build more trust towards our organization. And third is, this program will encourage team spirit and sense of ownership among employees. The last one is, this program will build an impressive and positive reputation of the organization. And that's all for our presentation. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank
That's all
you.
from us.
Thank you.